Well, hi, I'm Paul Deese. Retired, living here in Paso Robles. I'm retired from a career in emergency management and emergency disaster work, and live here in beautiful Paso Robles with my wife. Well, I felt like when I talked to other insurance companies, whether in person or online, they just want to figure out how much stuff they can sell you without actually discussing what my true needs might be versus my true financial abilities to pay for things, whether it be to pay for the insurance or pay for what the insurance didn't cover. So it was a different world coming to talk to first Chris here at Ted Hamm. And when I was a new driver, a very long time ago, my dad used an insurance broker back in New Jersey, and I remembered how easy that made it for him, and then for me when I got my first car. So it was an understanding of what a broker can help me with instead of having to deal directly with the insurance. Well, for me, the best thing has been sitting down. That's the key point right there. They take the time to sit down with you, talk with you about what you're trying to cover yourself for, and then balancing that with the amount of risk versus how much you can afford to pay for insurance. Every year, we don't just renew the policy. Every year, we either electronically or in person discuss options and any changes, and we look at other insurance companies every time. You know, you're never going to find an insurance company who recommends another insurance company. Where here, they might say, well, you've been using this company, but we found this other one that might work out better for you. Well, I've had a few claims over my life. And previously, if it was with just a major insurance company, one, it was really hard to get to talk to a human being. And then when you did, it was usually somebody reading a script off the computer screen. And then when you tried to start the claim process, it was pretty cumbersome. I've had, unfortunately, a few minor claims since I've been working through Ted Hamm. And on all of those, it's taken a single phone call to say, hey, this has occurred. And one of those times, the repair shop, the insurance company suggested I go to, which I did, there were some issues with working with that. They didn't do a good job. And I made one phone call again to Ted Hamm, and they ran down the problem, got the repair redone by another company at no cost to me, and no inconvenience to me other than the one phone call. And then a phone call later on to follow up and say, is everything good now? And then unfortunately, I had a very minor claim this past week. And again, I made one phone call. I got a call back from the place that fixed my windshield. And then I got a call the next day again from somebody from Ted Hamm saying, hey, is everything good? So I spent, besides dropping the car off, I spent 10 minutes to get my car fixed totally on the phone. It's why it's worth doing it. Yes, I would. And if you want to ever reach out to me and say, hey, what are you talking about? I can give you details. But it really has made mine and my wife's lives much easier knowing that a single phone call takes care of our problem. When I renewed this year, I had some questions, and within a day, different ideas were presented to me, different answers to my question, the costs versus the benefit of the different options I wanted looked at, and was able to make an intelligent decision on some minor changes I did to my coverage because I can afford a little more risk now, so therefore I could have less insurance. And there was no effort to push me to buy a more expensive policy. We really, I feel, tailored the policy with my needs.